Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another what I eat in a day video, and I've got Millie girl right behind me. We just dropped Lainey off at school and I am ready for some coffee this morning. So yeah, welcome back to another what I eat in a day. I follow, if you guys are new, I follow the Weight Watchers Freestyle plan, and I'll be honest, it's kind of been a struggle lately, but I've had a pretty good week with it. So I've been thinking about how I need to join back the meetings. I've been doing Weight Watchers online lately, and I had all my success before I got pregnant with going to meetings, and I really feel like that helped me more than anything. So if you guys are struggling and if you are doing the online, if you're able to do the meetings, I would definitely consider that, because from someone who done the meetings and had all the success with it and got down to a lifetime and got down to a healthy weight range and my goal, and then someone who now is doing only online, definitely think that if you're struggling, the meetings like really help, and I really need those meetings. So I'm hoping within the next couple weeks to get back to those. And yeah, I've just been waiting. Millie's been so small, but she's getting a little bit bigger now, so I feel like, okay, maybe I can start going back to those and really like getting that accountability and being able to stay on track better. So hopefully the next couple weeks I am probably going to start those back up. So like I said, if you guys are struggling and if you're following Weight Watchers, I definitely think that the meetings help so much. So I'm gonna make coffee this morning. That is my first thing, and you guys know I do not count my coffee. Personally, I do not count it. So this is my cold brew coffee. If you guys saw my grocery haul, I had talked about this coffee in it. Let me shut this refrigerator for just a minute while I talk about it. But I have been really enjoying this. It has a great taste to it. It's the Dunkin' Donuts brand that you make at home. It's super easy to do. You basically are putting water in here, and then I think you put 4 cups of water. You throw down 2 of the little cold brew packs, and then you let it sit in your refrigerator overnight, or I actually let it sit in there for about half the day and then the whole night, so it got like extra flavorful, I guess. But it has a super good taste. I really like it. I've heard also the Walmart brand is really good too, and it's a little bit cheaper, but y'all know I love my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and it has a really good taste to it. I think it definitely has a different taste than like your Starbucks cold brew, even the Stoke cold brew that's already made in the bottle. I actually prefer this one over those. Those are super easy when, you know, you may not have time to make it like this, but this is actually super easy to make though. Literally, you're throwing water and then your little packs in here, and after it sits overnight, you'll put just some more water in it and you're good to go. It's super good, has a really good taste to it. So I'm gonna make some of this. So I put heavy whipping cream in there. Actually, my store normally carries like light cream that's definitely better, like less calories, less fat and all that. But they were out, and so I just grabbed some more of this heavy whipping cream. But like I said, I don't count my coffee, but if I'm able to do the light cream, I definitely go for that. I know Walmart, as far as I've never seen light cream there, but my local grocery store has it. But this is heavy whipping cream, so I just put like a splash of that in here, not a whole lot. And this is the Starbucks creamer, the caramel macchiato. I've already drank a good bit. I think it's down to like right here. You can see it. It's really good. I actually really like it. I do not like it on its own though. I need something else for the creaminess. So I just do both of these, and not a whole lot, but that's probably good. And sometimes I'll do a splash of milk. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of 2% milk, and does that not look so good? And it has such a good taste to it. Super good. Gotta have my coffee every morning. This actually is really good compared to my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I really enjoy this. It's the next best thing to me that I have tried so far. And so I'm about out of creamer. I'm trying to decide, do I want to get this one? I might try something different, a different caramel creamer. So if you guys have another suggestion that you guys like, that I really like caramel flavor, so maybe like a caramel I think they make like International Delight, Caramel Macchiato, and other brands. I've never tried the almond milk flavors. Never been a fan of almond milk, but I may like their creamer, so that's something I might could try too. Anyways, this is my breakfast. I feel like I made more than I normally do, but I will probably drink it all. Change shirts, same shirt, different color, because Millie spit up all over my shirt. So, I am not lying when I say that I have this meal. Eggs, cottage cheese, hash browns. Millie runs up here with me. I'm not lying when I say that I have this almost daily. It has just easily became something that I can eat and I don't get tired of. I just love it. So, thank you to Felicia's Fitness Journey. I think that's her Instagram. She is the one that I learned this meal from. So I do 1.5 cups. I'll get it, baby. I do 1.5 cups of shredded hash browns. I prefer the Ore-Ida brand. Well, be careful, I don't want to spill my eggs. 1.5 cups of that. Salt and pepper them really well. Spray them with olive oil spray. I'm not even lying when I say I literally eat this 5 out of 7 days a week. No joke. And I would say this is part 2 of my breakfast because honestly, I used to be able to drink coffee and I'd be good till lunchtime. I wake up so early in the morning that I'll drink my coffee and then I'm ready at 10 o'clock for part 2 of breakfast. But yeah, I mean, part 2 of my breakfast, I'm gonna make up these hash browns, and then I'm gonna scramble some eggs. This is part 2 of breakfast. All right, 4 point, hey Millie. 4 point little breakfast here. Cottage cheese is 2 points. I've got a ½ cup worth, which is 2 points. Sometimes I do a little bit less to make it 1 point. And then the hash browns for 1.5 cups are 2 points. So 4 point breakfast right here. And normally Rian will share with me as well. She loves the eggs in it and sometimes hash browns. All right, it is lunchtime. Rian's eating a very snacky lunch. You've been snacking all morning, hadn't you? So I'm gonna eat a little something with her. You're eating it with your finger. I'm gonna eat a little something with her before I eat my lunch in a little bit. These are my favorite Fiber One brownies. So good. They are 70 calories. They are 2 points each, and I can eat, sometimes I eat like a few of these a day. They are seriously so good. So I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, while she's eating, Millie is playing in the high chair with her toys, and I'm gonna sit down and eat this with Rian while she eats lunch. It is lunchtime, and I bought one of these dinners, these little lunch healthy choice steamers. I do not buy frozen meals like this very often. Not that I think there's anything wrong with them at all. I used to buy them a whole lot more, especially when I was working out of the home. It was just something easy, but I have not bought a meal, like a frozen meal, in a very long time. I think I've tried a couple of the healthy choice steamers. Honestly, I have no idea which ones I have actually tried, but this one looked really good. I did not scan the points at the store because I assumed, okay, it's probably gonna be low in points, but it is 8 points. So I don't think that's bad, at least for me. I mean, I get 41 points a day because I am breastfeeding, but I'm gonna try this. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it looked really good. And that's what it is, beef teriyaki. I love teriyaki. So rice, it's got beef strips with rice, carrots, broccoli, and water chestnuts in a sweet teriyaki sauce. So I feel like it's right up my alley. I'm gonna try it though. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Let me cook it and I'll show you guys how if you guys have never had these. So let me actually correct this. This is a reason why you should, if you're scanning something, you should probably put it in the calculator, because when you scan these on the app, on the Weight Watcher app, it actually says 8 points, but they're really 9. I got to looking at the package and it said, I didn't realize it has the smart points on here. And it said 9, but the app says 8. So I went in to check. I put everything in the calculator and it's actually 9 points. So I've heard of a lot of people this happening to, where the app says one thing, but then when they put it in with the calculator, and that's the most accurate way, is putting everything in the nutrition facts with the calculator. So the app is wrong with this one. This is actually 9 points. So it's a little point heavy than I normally do for lunch, but I know I've got those extra points, and what we're having for supper is very low in points. And so it's all good. Okay, so we are going to, it's pretty neat how this works. Oh, that's hot. Oh, very, very hot. Okay, so you take this top part and just pour it into the sauce. Pretty. First reaction with it is it's not a lot of food for 9 points, and I like to get a lot of bang for my buck when it comes to like point wise in food. So it's not a whole lot of food. Probably wouldn't get this one again for that reason, for 9 points. That is why I probably should have scanned it. I probably would have got a lower point one of these because I'm sure they make lower point ones. But it's all good. I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna waste it for sure. So I'll report back how good it is. Just threw it away. I ate probably half of it. I didn't care for it. It just didn't have a very good taste. It was decent, I guess, but it was not worth the point. Like, honestly, it wasn't even good enough where I finished it. I basically just wasted my money on it. So because I didn't eat very much of that, I'm gonna eat 2 of these. I'm just gonna eat them plain. Normally I put Laughing Cow cheese wedge. I'll spread it on here. The white cheddar rice cakes, I think 2 is 3 points. I have 1 Laughing Cow cheese left, but I told Delaney when she got home from school she can have that because she had asked me if she could have this for breakfast. I told her not for breakfast, but when she gets home from school she can have it for a snack. So I'm gonna save that one for her. So I'm gonna eat a snack. I'm gonna eat 2 of these, which I like them plain too. I've been meaning to get like other kinds to try. I wanna try the chocolate, which I heard is really good. I'm gonna eat 2 of those, and then I think I will also just cheese stick, a string cheese stick. So this will count as the other 4 points that I didn't eat. I'm gonna count that as 5, what I actually ate of it. So I'm trying to think of how many points I've ate today. I think this will make 15 points. So I'm gonna go finish my lunch. Okay, so it is a little bit later. It is a little after 2 o'clock. It is time to go get the biggest from school. And so it is so hot in here. I like to bring either some coffee or a little snack on the go. It's a little drive from our house to her to go to her school. So it's hot outside. I'm gonna eat one of these Yasso bars. This is so good. I've only tried the mint chocolate chip and then the pistachio. I do not care for this for the pistachio, excuse me. This is so good though. It has such a good flavor. And so these are 4 points, 5 points. These are 5 points. I couldn't remember if they were 4 or 5. So worth it and so good. So I gotta have me a little snack on the way there. So lots of chocolate chips in here. It just has such a good flavor to it. It is actually dinner time. I have dinner going in the crock pot. It's actually done. I started it about 9 to 10 this morning probably. It is tortilla soup, and when I decided to make this today, I had I didn't realize that I literally made this like not long ago at all. Actually for a what I eat in a day video, and I had totally forgot. When I made this, I was like, oh yeah, we haven't had this meal since like before I was pregnant. No, we have. Well, I literally just made it like not long ago at all. So when I thought of it this morning, I had no idea that I made it not long ago. But this, it's totally fine because I've already filmed the clip this morning too. But this is a meal that is so easy, super low in points, and it's healthy. You just throw everything in the crock pot, go all day, and then at the end of the day, when it's done, you just shred your chicken. So it's super easy, very, very good. It's so delicious. Me and Ethan both love this meal. So I'm actually gonna insert the footage on how to make that here. actually the finished product. I normally top mine off with a little bit of sour cream. 1 cup of this is 2 points, and then I always say 2 cups is 4 points, etc. I've actually got 3 points worth here, and I'll probably put 2 points worth of sour cream on it. This is such a good meal. It is so good for fall time and winter time. It's super easy. It's just super good. And you could even, I feel like this would really be good with like, it's chunky enough to do with chips and stuff like that if you wanted to. You can also add chicken broth to this if you wanted to thin it out. We personally just love it like chunky and thick like this. It's so good though. Let's see. And you guys may have tried it before when I made it before, but super good, super low in points, and a very easy meal. Also, it made, I was hoping I was gonna make enough to make a big freezer bag to where we can freeze it and then have it for supper one night in like a couple weeks or something. But it didn't, it only made one of these size bags, which is totally fine. I think it will be plenty enough for leftovers for one of us, maybe both of us actually. So that is nice with soups, is you can definitely freeze them and you can get them out at a later date. Even if you wanted to make a double batch, say I made this but I wanted to make a double batch of it to have for now and then freeze for in a month from now or something, or like chili or any kind of soup I make. So I am actually going to freeze this, and maybe when I'm ready for it in a couple weeks, we can take it out for leftovers or something like that. I am all for soups and stuff for fall weather. I love soups. Love chili. I love these kind of soups. I love potato soup. Love soups. And the good thing about different kinds of soups is you can definitely make them Weight Watcher friendly. Like chilies, like beans are 0 points. Depending on the kind of meat you use, it's very low in points. And I love soups. I hope this will give you an idea for as it's getting colder outside, which is still 100 degrees here, but hopefully it'll give you an idea, something that as it's getting cooler outside where you are, then something, it's a really good idea for a low point soup. And I'll definitely have to share more of those. I have a really good potato soup recipe that I really like. There is a chicken and rice soup that's really good. I'll have to make one day. We love chili, vegetable soup. That's probably one of my favorites, vegetable soup. So yeah, I love soups, and so I'm excited to be able to freeze a little bit of it. And maybe next time I make a soup, I might have to make a double batch, especially. We'll be able to use it throughout this fall and winter time. All right, it is the end of the night. I have got my dessert that I'm gonna make. As you can tell, I feel like I keep my meals super simple these days. So I've got an apple here, and I haven't made this in a while, but I am, let me see if I can fix this. I am just slicing my apple, like apple chips, basically. I'm gonna add some toppings to it, kind of like I do my banana, but it's a little bit different because it's a different kind of fruit. So I've got 16 grams of melted peanut butter. This is 3 points. I've already melted it, so I kind of burnt it, I think, but it'll work. Just drizzle it over it. I'm gonna take a teaspoon of mini chocolate chips and about a teaspoon of sprinkles as well. There's not many in here, so I'm not even gonna measure it. So if you like my banana dessert that I eat a lot, you would probably like this too. It's just apples, peanut butter, mini chocolate chips, and some sprinkles. A 5-point dessert. You could even make this a little lower if you wanted to use like the powdered peanut butter. You can make it lower if you wanted to use that. So I think this is gonna end my day. Super easy meal ideas. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and that shows me that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.